All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 14 of the Purposeful Talk Podcast. And today I have two very special guests. They both graduated with me from Southwind, man. I'm super appreciative of them. We got Billy, father, entrepreneur, and chef of Crispy 10. And we also got Chaz, Anthony. Yeah. We got the judicial degree guy and entrepreneur and CEO of Don't Let Mom Find Out, man. Thank y'all both for coming out today. Man, my first question, man, what started Don't Let Mom Find Out? What started that?
Bro, that joint was a Finsta account, bro.
For real?
That joint was a Finsta account. It was where I posted my real. When I was in law school, I was wild man. Mm-hmm. But at the time, bro, I was dating this chick, and she kind of like pushed me to do that shit. Like, I had I've always lived a double life, bro. Like, kind of like a chameleon.
Okay.
And the chameleon part of me started when I went to Swanee, because coming from Southwind, some ghetto ass shit, and then going to a PWI, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of like created a whole new person, like a whole new persona, and got to the point when I get to law school, it was like, I was a chameleon at that point, like, so, but I understood that everything not for everybody. Like, all parts of my life was not for everybody, so I created a Finsta. And the Finsta was like, don't let mom find out, because I was posting shit, like posting the parts of my life that I wouldn't want my mom to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
cool, yeah.
But then one day I was on it, and I was like, bro, how the fuck did I get this name? Don't Let Mom Find Out. Nobody has this. And then I looked it up on GoDaddy, and like nobody had the domain. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nobody's ever used Don't Let Mom Find Out. Bet, say no more.
Oh man.
So. But at the same time, the girl that I was dating, she was like, yo, like, you swaggy. And I always had an issue with, like, trying to find clothes that I like. I could never find clothes that I like in any of the stores, bro. It was always trash as fuck. And she was like, you should create your own. And I was like, you right. You right. Yeah. So I did. And when I did that, bro, like, everybody around me was like, this shit hard, gang. Like, this is hard. Yeah. So that's kind of what, that's where it started.
Dang, so how did it feel like making your like first piece? Like, we made your first, like,
dude, my first piece, bro. Honestly, it went crazy. It was like an Astro Boy on the back of a hoodie, right? And then on the hems of the hoodie, it had, like, Don't Let Mom Find Out. And the pants, it was like some Real Tree. It was before Real Tree became like a thing. Like. I'm sorry. At Germantown and schools like that, Real Tree has always been a thing. Carterville, like school, and Memphis, always been a thing. Yeah. But the rest of the world, no. People weren't on that.
Yeah.
So, like, it was some Memphis shit. Like, it was some Memphis shit, but, like, Memphis, like, suburbial shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a mixture. Had the pants, had the Real Tree on it, had Don't Let Mom Find Out on the waistband. But I must have sent that shit to a few people. They put this shit on. Trouble found it. R.I.P. to my boy. Love you forever, bro. On my mama. Yeah. And at the same time, I was making some other pants. They had like a heart shape on it with the bandana. Man, Trouble put this shit on, bro. Must have got there and he was, Oh, man. Ever since then, bro, that shit has been fucking, gone, bro. Like, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Like, your craft, like, seeing it going to, like, a big stage like that. Like, I know that moment was, like, crazy. I know this probably, like, I can't believe it.
Honestly, bro, it's not until like this year where I finally like just sat back and realized like, oh shit, like I really have something.
For real?
At that point, Gunna, Thug, man, Lil Baby, like all the rappers didn't put this shit on. They still didn't do it for me. Dang. It was still kind of just like the imposter syndrome type of feeling that I had.
Dang.
Until this year, like last year I take it back. Last year. When I was able to take a team of like 4 other people with me, so 5 in total on tour around the United States, that's when I was just like, oh fuck, okay, I really have something for real.
Dang.
But up until then, it was just like, it was kind of just like, maybe, because I'm coming from law school, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go up against like a law school like salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can either practice law or do this clothing thing. So if I do this clothing shit, that shit gotta do it. That shit gotta do it for me to like not practice law. You know what I'm saying? Because lawyers, they make their money. But it did, I guess so, because I'm still doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not practicing law. You know what I mean?
But it's just like like even having it, like you said, by team, like y'all been together for how long?
Dog, man. It's like motherfucking dog. Hey, look,
I'm checking Ridgeway Middle when I first met y'all, but I know it's been longer than that.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people can't.
No, bro, that's when it started. That's when I met him, 7th grade.
You lying?
Yeah. I'm my mama.
Yeah,
hold on,
He didn't even like me. This man didn't even like me, bro.
I'm gonna cut this on the real.
I'm my mama. He didn't even like me, bro.
Friends at first.
When I first met Ridgeway, he did not like me because I came there. They was like, "Who's this chocolate nigga?" They came.
Y'all met in 7th grade?
Yes,
6th grade, bro.
No, bro, 7th grade, bro.
He transferred.
I transferred from Southwind, bro, to Ridgeway. Because I was like, I ain't want to go Southwind no more. I hate these people.
I feel like I know I met you at 7th grade, but I didn't know that. I thought y'all know each other way before then.
What was so crazy? I think a conversation helped everything, and I know we'll probably get into that, bro. Friendship and all that, bro.
Yeah.
But that's when it started, bro.
Yeah.
7th grade, I ain't looked back. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how me and Billy first met?
How that?
I was in class. I'll never forget this day. He probably forget this. Man, so Billy had the fresh case with the new joints.
Please don't
the
tell
new
what I
joints.
did.
New joints. So mind you, like me and Billy being cool, no problem like that. But this particular day, me being the nerd I am, bro, I'm clumsy. Like 10 why I stepped on him.
Oh,
Billy was like,
he ain't go. Bro, I stepped in my shoes yesterday.
He said, "Press the brace on my shoe." I was like, I said, "Billy, bro, my bad, bro. Hey, my bad, man. I not mean it." The teacher was backing him all the time. She was like, "Preston, how you stepping this shoe?" I'm like, what?
My bad, bro.
I was like, I never seen so much support for a kid. I was like, man, that's not starting like light skins that day. I was like, I'm gonna get Shaw for life. I said, I'm cool with Billy. I ain't forget Billy until like 8th grade. I was like, you know what? We finna go to Southwind. Let me go. Let me go end it. You know, we gonna squash that and be done. It was I never forget it, bro. No, you good though.
I was pretending over the clothes and the shoes.
He don't play this shit, bro. To this day, it's not. It ain't changed, gang.
Yeah, it ain't changed.
I stepped in my shoes the other day, bro. He was some Jordan 3.
Who you are in this world, bro?
I stay in my own way. I stay in my own space.
He a Jordan 3 king, gang. I stepped on his Jordan 3, the black giants. I was like, oh, my bad, bro. I said, oh, my bad, bro. He said, no, you good.
I stay in my space. I don't bother nobody.
That's crazy, man. So what was the conversation y'all had in 7th grade? It was like,
I can't remember word for word, but I just remember, bro, just being kids, bro. You see somebody come in, you think you the man is cool. I'm gonna say, bro, you see somebody that kind of, you know, matches, like, you like, okay, bro, this dude he pretty cool, but you ain't finna tell nobody in middle school because you think you the coolest kid in school. You know what I'm saying? So back then, bro, saw this guy, bro, and man, been locked in, bro. It was, I can't remember word for word with the conversation, what was said, bro, but it probably, man, dabbed it up about, I don't even know, bro, because the parties weren't even around. They weren't even thinking about that.
I'm gonna tell you my first memory of Billy Fool. I can't even remember. I can't lie to you. I don't remember the first time we met. I just remember the first time we spent the night in my house.
Oh my god!
Because it was an ordeal. His mom did not let him spend the night at folks' house. And my mom was cool with it. Mom was like, "Yeah, can you come spend the night and shit?" And I was like, "I want to come spend the night, bro. Come hang out with me and shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? His mom was kind of like not going for this shit. My mom convinced his mom to let him come spend the night, and that's the first memory I have. And it's crazy because like of course we met before then, but my first memory of Billy is like my mom convincing his mom to let him come spend the night.
They let me come through. And that's when the master, like all the plan and everything just started, because we were just. He was MySpace king. And,
yeah, man, what, bro?
You know,
Chaz top 10 was like the one to be in.
Yeah, I was like,
top 10. You come back to school and niggas say, "Hey, man, you ain't Chaz top 10." I'm like,
he blended it.
I didn't know it was like
he blended two. I'm gonna say this, bro. Crazy. He blended two worlds for me, bro. He brought a different side of kids around. Not, you know what I'm saying, the Southwind, the Germantown. I was at Ridgeway, but I wasn't doing anything but Ridgeway.
They created a melting pot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We brought a lot of people together. He brought a lot of people my way, bro. And I ain't been a solid dude, bro, ever since, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop him for him if I need to.
Since day one. Since we were young to be doing what y'all were doing, y'all already like big on promotion, organizing events, having the support from like people around Memphis. Like that was rare to see that for young black men. So like y'all parents was.
I ain't gonna lie, Billy ass. My first job, bro, came from this man, bro. Like working at C's Fragrances, bro.
Working together, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And the party idea was not my idea. That was his shit.
Oh, for real?
Oh God, that was his shit. That was my shit.
I just knew who would bring the people.
Like this, my nigga. Like,
I just knew who brought the people.
He came the idea. I'm like, bro, let's do this shit. Hell yeah, the fuck. Like, let's do it.
It worked, bro.
It worked, though, for sure.
And bro, it's so many stories. We'll be here all night talking about this, bro. But it's so many backstories, bro. You know what I'm saying, to how things still work and how they came along and how we probably didn't even see each other for almost
years,
3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years straight. High school? Yeah. You gotta think about it. He went to college. I went to Ole Miss. He went to Swanee.
Oh yeah.
So, we went different ways, man, and just, being able to have a friend like that, bro. It's 20 years?
Man.
It's 20 years, bro.
It's been 20 years, so like
it's 20 years, bro.
So right now, like it's like a full circle moment for y'all.
It's definitely it's more. Yeah, it's a full circle moment. Couldn't our moms, us not having the same mom, couldn't make us brothers. You know what I'm saying? Us not having the same. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't make sense of what I just said.
Yeah.
But this my boy, bro. We've been through a lot together, bro. Everything, females. You'll try to come between you. A whole lot of things try to come between you, bro. But
that's true.
We kept straight. You know what I'm saying? Always been there for each other, bro. Back against
everything.
the wall.
But it's just the fact that y'all like. People always talk about like LeBron and how he like put everybody in place, stuff like that. I just feel like y'all placement was like divine in a way, like the way it happened, because like I said, I didn't know this until today. Like I thought y'all knew each other before middle school, and then like to be on the other side of this now, going on tour and all this other stuff, like now the whole thing, you just see like this all was in the plan, like, and then like you just said, God's plan, like you said, like, but like you said earlier, like coming from like situations, being like, man, you know what, like it just hit me now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when him coming back too, y'all come back together, that was a moment too. He was like, dang.
Definitely.
Us back together, we just, like I put in the yearbook, when I put it up, like, man, y'all been a team for years.
You want to know so crazy? Because he called me. He was like, yo, Preston hit me up. He wants to do a podcast. He was talking about something, he said that we wrote something in his yearbook. He was like, I'm scared of what the fuck we wrote.
I can't remember everything, bro. I was literally terrified of what you was gonna say, but I was like, damn, like what did you say?
It wasn't that bad at all. Like it was so funny because when I found the book, I was like, oh dang, I knew that Chaz wrote in it, but I don't really remember what he said. But I knew he said something that was like motivating, of course. And then when I read, I was like, oh dang, bro. This guy, you got to see this, bro. I posted it, and he was like, "Man, let's go." It is because like I end up going to the military and all this stuff and doing my thing myself, but it was just like having those moments and seeing that you don't know what happens next, right? Mm-hmm. Like we never knew we'd be here sitting in these seats, and I'm hosting this situation. Thank God, never knew that. Like I kept. When I was a kid, I kept wanting to party. I kept wanting to having that party. That boost your game up 1,000. Like being a geek and the nerd that I was. If I had a party hosted by them, I'm up. Like I'm up. And I kept telling them about the manager of the party. He's like, man, we let you know. So then I had my 16 party, and I kind of like took y'all like marketing scheme, but it didn't work. So I was like, it didn't work, bro. I bought like 100 flyers. I did them myself. They look all corny. I was like, you know what? As long as I put them in, where somebody gonna come.
Somebody gonna pick this.
Man, them thing was on the floor and everything, right? I was like, cool. You know what? Where it got out?
I was on the floor too.
I had my 16.
We just had 5,000 of them. We just had about 5,000 of them. We knew 1,000 was going on the floor.
We've been there.
I had it. I was like, I got it all good. Have my outfit, man. Get to my party, bro. I had like 5 people there.
Don't feel bad. We've been there, bro. We've done that.
He just honestly talked about that like 2 days ago. But nobody really just knew about it. We ain't never speak about it. But
it was after successful parties. After 3 or 4 successful parties, we had like a party that only like a couple people showed up.
For real?
Yeah, it was like family showed up.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I made sure everybody about to find out. I ain't say this to the day. They knew who they were. It was in my party though. And I shout out to y'all 6 people that came though for sure. But I tried to take the blueprint. And then Nick, I said, when I started 17, I'm mad. I'm hosted. We're gonna be straight.
It's going down.
You know what I'm saying? So then I hit y'all listen. Yeah, we're gonna do it. And then next thing you know, bro, schedule get crazy. I'm doing acting in these plays, not a goofy stuff. And I was just like, bro, that party ain't gonna never happen. But what I can say is, fast forward 13, 14 years later, this is way better than the party.
Hey,
I take this way more than the party.
Give me some.
Yeah, man. Like, way better than the party, bro, for sure. Like, I think I seen Billy like a couple years ago.
Yes, sir.
When I was working at Kroger. Full apron on. I saw Billy.
Told me that.
When I saw Billy, I was like, God damn, why is I said, bro, why is Billy in Kroger right now? I said, bro, God, please. And he didn't see me at first, and I was like...
And Kroger is my damn store. I'm in that jam.
He locked in. Like, I was like, bro, man, you know, you see me in high school, you like, man, you happy at some point, he be like... Oh, man, here we go. So
happy to see him, but at the same time, kind of like.
But in the way I got the apron on, man, like going to Foot Locker, go get my shoe. You know, I don't want it. I said, but it's Billy though. I ain't say Billy in a long time, so I was like, I'm going over there. I don't care. Yeah. But I said, what's up, Billy, bro? How you doing, bro? What I said, what's up, man? It felt like I ain't had no apron on. Come on, it was like this princess.
And that's what it's supposed to, bro. I was definitely gonna say that, bro.
That's how we want everybody to feel when they come around us, bro.
At the end of the day, you never know the pages of somebody's book, bro. I'm gonna say that, bro.
You ain't lying.
I done did a lot. Yeah. When I'm gonna say, I don't care how much money I got. Yeah. I get in that trash can, bro. I get in that trash can, bro. If I need to, man. I will get in there. I will get in there.
I believe that nigga. I wouldn't let him do that, but I believe that nigga.
I will do that, bro.
We together. We together, right? Like we together for real. Like, but like even like. In this space, like being in that moment, in that mindset, like that's huge. Yeah. A lot of people don't think like that. They treat you like less than dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because you work in that Kroger or whatever. And like I said, I know for sure nobody expected 4 or 5 years later to be in this situation. I mean, right? Mm-hmm. They wouldn't expect it, or for you to be, you know, big in your clothing brand, like blowing up. And nobody bet that. If they had a parlay on that, they'd be up bees. Like up bees.
I'm gonna share another secret. I just got around the business side of this. Not even, it's a year now, right? A year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's coming up on a year. I wasn't like I said, we've been locked in for years. Mm-hmm. But this man been solo dolo. Him and his cousin. He has a cousin, J-Matt, that been locked in from 2020 on this. Mm-hmm. I just got around, helping out, where I can, whatever he need me to do. Shoot, like I said, it's coming up on a year. So I'm learning, you know what I'm saying?
But the best year.
Yeah, the best, like
the best
like
year,
I like we definitely.
Yes. After like around the time he getting shot, bro. Like when I was down, he stepped up. Yeah, when I was down bad, he stepped up when the fuck I needed him. On God, I needed the nigga, and he stepped the fuck up.
Man,
he stepped up, bro. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for real, because it's even though I was going through the toughest year of my life that I've ever been through. Like, this man here, like, made it so much easier, bro. Like, for real. Like, made it so much easier. And it became, like, the best year of my life.
For sure.
The worst year of my life turned into the best year of my life, bro.
Bro, we went places.
It's crazy.
So many places in a year. Not even a year. I say 4 or 5 months. We went a lot of places. Not even including what was on tour, but just went a lot of places, bro, that... I'm like, bro, you just went through a traumatic thing. Yeah, and how are we moving like this?
He got like you talk about. He full college dropout mode. Like how?
And that's one thing about it. I'm gonna always bring it back to God, bro. But that's where I was able to see God more. I know he was able to see God more. Through certain situations, bro. Because I was told brother wasn't gonna walk for 6 months, talk. He's gonna learn how to talk again.
They said all that?
Eat again. This day 3, bro.
I wasn't walking nothing. Billy went and asked the doctors, bro. He was like,
this day 2 or 3.
Tell me what's the real.
What's really going on?
I was telling him I was gonna be fucked up.
I'm not gonna ask his parents. I'm not gonna ask anybody. I want to know for myself. So me asking, bro, man, I remember this was like day 4 after me finding out no walking, no talking. Can't eat for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, just really gonna be down bad. I don't know how many surgeries you're gonna have to have. They had the bar on his face, stuff like that. Man, bro, I'm walking into work. Shoot, day 4, cuz my phone ringing. This man, no, cuz I'm gonna get to that part. But he ain't have his phone in days. He been writing me notes on the iPad from somebody's FaceTime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm looking at notes on a pad. So I'm like, hold on, this man calling me. Who finna say something on his phone? It's FaceTime. Man,
tell me exactly what I said.
Excuse my French, but we have a saying, man. We talk crazy to each other, man. Yeah. But the exact words this man said was, "What's up with your bitch?" Like, clearly. And man, bro, I'm walking into a work. I'm surrounded by people. Like, I'm walking into my job where nobody knows me for how I'm about to react. I'm just a normal guy walking into work, bro. I literally bust out and crying, bro, and just sprinted out. Like, literally sprinted. I ain't gonna tell you where I work at, but I sprinted out. Like, for real, bro. God. And if I was like, okay, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, I'm on the phone just jumping out, just giving joy, you know, outside the spot and everything like that, bro. But he was able to speak. And like I told you, bro, a day before, I was told this man wasn't going to talk for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So just to see that, bro, that just show you how fast God worked. You know what I'm saying? Through all situations, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've man, went through a lot these last years. I mean, I know he understand, bro, but from the outside looking in, bro, it's amazing to see the strength, bro, that's been, man, put on this dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's crazy. It's
like
been an amazing
when I first
year.
heard it too, bro, it devastated me myself because like one of the teachers, I don't know if you remember Miss Mack or not, but she
the
was
art
like,
teacher?
Yeah, she was like, she did this a long time ago, cause like it was a teacher that didn't like me and you. She didn't like neither one of us, and she was like, I don't know why she don't like you or Chaz, because it don't make sense. She's like, you know what it is? She's like, you and Chaz kind of like, y'all don't look like each other, but y'all both like dark skinned men, and y'all both are like have good energy, and then she don't like that. And I was like, dang. And they hit me, and I was like, dang. Don't say the teacher name now. I ain't say his name. I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna say who it is. But here nor there, when I heard what happened to you, man, I felt like it hurt me too, because like, dang, like, that it could have been me too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
anybody,
even when it comes to Young Dolph, all this other stuff, like,
could be anybody, bro.
It's sad because like it's close.
Yeah, definitely.
It's close.
Definitely,
you know, and this one like they be saying, like, I don't know him because I'm here, but like this when shit get real, like you really be like, damn, like I can't believe it. I graduated with this dude. Like, this is something that really, because at first I thought it was just a rumor because I didn't see nothing. I was like, what y'all talking about? And I was like, oh man, that hurt me, like, for real, because I was like, man, I see myself in him and what his mission is and what God put him here for. This ain't how it ends.
Yeah, this ain't
how the story ended. Like, this ain't how the story ended. Like you said, like you said when you called him, I think about the Avengers, man, when they had all the 430, he was like, hey, on your left, like, that call you got, like, hey, on your left. He was like, oh my God, like we up right now. You know what I'm saying?
It changed, bro. You know, my boy, I don't know if he's gonna say this, but he just able to start eating like 2 weeks ago.
For real?
Like, for real.
Golly. Exclusive, y'all. Hey, Purposeful Talk exclusive.
Hey, so
my boy I ain't ate in a year, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that.
So him being able to do that.
Not being able to eat in a year?
Man, smoothies.
A whole year of not being able to eat
just
food?
Straight. Bro, most of breakfast, like, for real.
He had to go out of town and watch us eat.
On tour, like, and that's another part of this tour. Like, and I'm saying he right there with me, bro. Like, and that's why this story is amazing. Like, we went on tour across the United States, and I'm still, my mouth was wild shit. I have a bar on my face. Like, I have an X-Fisher on my face. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't even eat.
Yeah, where we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking smoothie. I have to drink to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy, but we still on tour. We still act as if everything is normal.
Nothing happened.
As if everything is normal, bro.
Bro, we weren't supposed to be on airplanes. We weren't supposed to be doing none of that.
Oh, we had an incident on the airplane, though, for sure.
Yeah. But
we were just talking about this today. I was on the way to LA, bro, and I had nothing but, it was me and DJ. We flew out there the day before them. We got on the plane, bro. I'm guessing they didn't check the cabin pressure wasn't correct. They didn't close the doors right or something.
Calibration.
Dude, it was crazy.
I'm in the air, bro. We like 30 minutes from LA, bro. Next thing I know, I'm just like, it felt like my head's about to explode, and this thing is in my face. Like, it's just terrible. Like, I'm just bawling, crying. I'm like, dude, please land this plane. Like, I don't know. They're calling. Is anybody out there? Any doctors on this plane? Whatever. I know DJ was fucking terrified, but bro, I felt like I was about to die in that moment. It was worse than getting shot. Literally, this pain that I was feeling, I don't know what it was about that plane. I don't know what it was, like that pressure, but like me having those holes in my face or whatever, and me having the X-Fixture, it just felt like my head was about to explode, bro. But they landed that plane or whatever, and I was able to get off, but I had to just had to embrace the pain for a while and just like pray, like, God, please, just let me just get through this. Like, please let me get through this. But that was the only instance that I had something like that. But it was on tour. We was on tour, headed to LA for a pop-up. But yeah, bro, that was one instance where I was just like,
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Like
Jesus.
And even with that, like how did it feel like even going through that? What you went to like did?
Man, God made me a warrior, man. I mark myself as a warrior. Mm-hmm. Like I've been through it. I've been through things that a normal person probably wouldn't live through.
I wouldn't have made
it. That's a fact.
I'm gonna say that I wouldn't have made it, bro.
You know?
I had seen it, dude. I probably wouldn't have made it, bro. I'm a big baby when I'm sick, so I already know.
I mark myself a warrior. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I feel like I have the right to.
Yeah, you do. You definitely.
I took a 5.56 to the carotid artery gang. Like, people don't live through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the car by myself on a dark road with no one there.
Really supposed to like
43 minutes. There. That's why it's tatted on my neck. 43 minutes, bro. You supposed to die in 3 minutes when you get hit in a carotid artery.
Come on, you ain't supposed to make it to the hospital.
I wasn't supposed to make it to the hospital.
So how many like landed, like actually hit your body?
5. I got shot in my carotid artery. I got shot in my jaw. I got shot in the back of my head. 3
the back of your head.
3 above the neck.
When we saw this man the first day, we
3
couldn't
above
see
the
his
neck,
face.
bro. 2 in my back.
Yeah, he was covered.
5.56 assault rifle.
He was covered, bro.
When he saw me, bro, when he walked, I remember that vaguely when Billy walked into the room, because I'll never forget that, bro. We both bust out crying, bro. Right when he hit that, right when I saw his face, he looked me into my eyes, bro. He didn't want to touch me. I could see he was scared. He was terrified to touch me. And I was like, no, come here, bro. Hug me. Like, that took me, and we just both cried, bro. Like, it was because it was just like, I'm so happy that I'm still here to hug you, to see you.
I'm watching them Grizzlies the night of. I remember that night, bro. It was, man, just straight, like, I thought felt like movie type. Like, it was definitely a movie night, bro. Like, I'm sitting there, bro, like, in shock. Mm-hmm. Like, my wife had to come get me off the couch, like, let's go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, like this ain't going on right now. Like
this ain't the time.
I'm sitting Grizzly mode. Yeah. We playing the Lakers.
Yeah.
I remember this, like it was that night, man, and it was crazy, bro. Like just the from the call that we received to getting there to not knowing, but praying. And man, when I say prayer works, bro, man, we was praying, bro. Like
heavy ass prayer, bro.
Pray, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It had been the best prayers ever put out.
It was a moment driving there where I just lost it.
I'm getting chills. I just telling the story.
It's those moments, bro, where you gotta look back and be like, man, okay, God is real.
Yeah, definitely.
But no question.
Definitely.
No question. Like no question about that on that.
It's
definitely real.
It's
no question about that.
It's no reason he should have, had to go through that, bro. But we all go through things, bro. And his, like I said, the story is way bigger. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? He's able to make it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's able to eat now, so he's able to, get back to it, bro. And hopefully, man, we can take this thing.
Hey, I'm smashing some shit, man. I'm eating so much fucking food.
I know you are, man.
Three, hey, bro, three. Whenever we can get a meal, had like the catfish platter, bro. I'm getting like 3 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
give me 3 of them.
Yeah, man.
Dog, like I literally,
he ordered 3 times today, I think.
Man, for real.
They sit in the restaurant for like 4 hours.
Man, I missed out so much, man, on food. Man, I'm not taking it for granted ever again. I'm still pretty skinny right now, but like I was always like a skinny dude. Like, I didn't like food, but now, bro.
Big dog. Come here, dog. Man.
Come here. Give me that.
Big dog. I'm playing with it, man. I appreciate this so much, man. Because I think about people I was in the military with and stuff like that. They go through, traumatic experiences like that. And it's a lot of people, and the people I know personally, like, they don't even want to talk about like traumatic stuff they've been through. Like they don't like going back there. They don't like talking about it. But for you to even be on another side of it and be able to actually communicate on a public platform, but that is just, I just applaud you for that bro. Because people do not do that. Like they don't, bro. Like that.
I'm just doing what God telling me to do, dog.
I feel you.
I'm doing what God telling me to do, bro. Like, and to those people, and I'm not scared of anything. I've been through the worst. Yeah, and those people, and whoever did this to me, they couldn't live through this. They wouldn't have made it through this.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and whatever they going with their life, like they like.
Man, God bless them. Like, you know, man, may God be with you, gang.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what you.
May God be with you, gang.
We can even say that in itself.
May God be with you, gang.
I'm over here trying to say the negative.
For real.
May
God be with you. For real. I bless you, bro. Like,
man, that's deep. That's deep. That's how I feel. You teaching me something on that one, man. Like, it's real though. That's real, man. And I do gotta ask this, man, because I've been, you know, I don't know if you've been watching my content, but last year I used to be like on this whole dating thing. All right. So, you know, I haven't had many episodes where I can talk to, you know, single men like that. I know you're married, but I do like hearing both perspectives, man. But like, how is dating for you? And for the last, let's do the last 2 years, because I don't even want to go
the last year.
We'll go last year. How did it been for you, man?
Bro,
like I know girls they bring you cookies, or they cooking for you.
Women love some trauma. They love trauma, gang.
Drama and trauma, or trauma?
Trauma, bro. They love that someone who's made it through some shit. Okay. Like, you know, I told you earlier I was a warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I feel like that part of me is what attracts like women here and there.
Okay.
But it sucks because, like, you know, like, I'm like, what are you really here for?
Exactly. That's what I asked the question all the time.
Like, I look in the mirror myself and I'm like, bro, look at me, gang. Yeah. Bro, I had an X fixture on my face. I've never had so many women attracted to me in my life. Literally. And I always thought I was an attractive man, bro. Don't get me wrong. But even with the X fixture on my face, like, women loved it. Not gonna lie. Still single, though.
Me too.
Single.
Me too.
I was in a relationship prior to. Things didn't work out on my part. I'm not gonna blame anything on her. My part. It was all on me. But yeah, bro. Like, but since then, like over this past year, it's been, and maybe it's just because like they see that this man is a man. Like he went through this and is still standing 10 toes tall. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. Through it all, and maybe that's what it is. But right now, I'm still single. It is what it is, like, and that's per choice. I just feel like right now I'm on a journey, and right now this journey is just for me.
I feel you on that. I feel
you know what I'm saying.
That's
like for me and like my business and what I'm doing right now needs all of my attention, and that's what I'm giving my attention to. You know,
that's huge. That's huge, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think your purpose and what you actually were here for. That's number one. And I think sometimes some women may not understand it and understand how they can actually navigate in your life with having it. Because that's the issue I have is that, hey, like even now, I'm doing my purpose. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And for me, like you said earlier, I ask myself like, what do you need me for? Like, that's a question I ask myself when it comes to dating. And it's not negating whoever it is. It's,
right, of course.
It just ask the question because, like...
They may be coming to me, like, you know what I'm saying, a heart full, like, intentions all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there are some women who, you know, come to me, like, intentions all good.
Yeah.
I just don't feel as if, like, right now I'm in a place where I can... Or maybe I just haven't found that one.
You think which one you think is more so?
That I don't know. Still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I think because sometimes you know what Billy know. We know it's the one what you be doing.
He know. He first person that knows something going on, man. Like right now, I don't know. I'm lost when it comes to that right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I told him it's gonna hit him.
But it's gonna hit him, man.
He's gonna punch you right in the face.
How did he hit you?
Yeah. Punch you right in the face.
Yeah.
Reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, reality.
Yeah, definitely punched him right in the face. Cause when I found out he punched him in the face, it was already too late. Goddamn, nigga was married. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? What?
You was in the court,
nigga? You did what? We had so many plans, gang.
Today.
That's what he was on. He was like, man, look, man.
The major part of DR today. We
going, bro.
You got married when? What? What?
He would definitely, man. I think I ain't tell nobody though, bro.
Man, I must have called this man like, bro, hello, gang. I'm in Swanee.
You knew the reaction was gonna happen. You knew,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm in college in Swanee, bro. My best friend was a girl. I said, this nigga Billy got married. What the fuck?
He was turned, bro. I remember, like, he was calling. He was like, Billy, like, bro, this real? I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, I'm happy, bro, but damn, man, you didn't say nothing. You didn't move. You ain't announce. You ain't do nothing, bro.
That's what it was his journey. It's not for me.
It's not for you.
Shit. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I got a lot of friends. Not a lot of friends, but I had a lot of people around me at that time. I had a lot of friends around me at that time. He's still here. Got a couple of homies still here too. Probably count them on five fingers, bro. Not that many folks around, bro. But at that moment was a shifting moment for me because if I would have not done it, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where I would be right now. Like,
if you didn't get married,
if I didn't have my kids, get married, have my, do everything that I asked for, that I knew I prayed for at a young age. If I didn't do it at that moment, like, like I said, you got punched in the face. Like, I'm giving you what you asked for. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at that moment, I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, man, my friends are doing this. They doing this. Everybody moving. But I got this decision to make. You know what I'm saying? So with me making that decision, it was the best decision, nigga. I'm trying not to cuss it. But I ever made. You know what I'm saying? And, he never questioned it. I had a lot of people question.
For real?
Like, him saying, bro, is this serious, was not questioning it. He just probably felt like, bro, I should have been here. Or like, nigga, like, damn, you could have told me.
Let me know something.
We done made a lot of money together, man. What you doing?
We go way back. You don't do like that.
How did I not know about that shit?
So,
damn, man, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say this, bro. It was a beautiful thing, bro. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
And his wife
bro.
is the best, bro.
Yes.
Let me tell you why she's the best, bro. Because she's coming to my life and changed my life.
Hey.
Yeah, she helps out a lot, bro. Even though she knocks up, she get on my nerves, she get on his nerves. But she be on our ass like moms.
Man, like for people that are in relationships, man, like what do you tell like young men, especially like you just said, like she get on my nerves, whatever. Like, what are some things you just like can tell somebody? Hey, man, like this is a relationship, whatever, but you gotta think about these things. Like, what are some?
You gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really want it, bro. I watched divorce. I watched a lot of that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Not just my parents, but a lot of people around me. I watched his parents, bro, still together to this day. But one thing I did as a kid, I never fought anybody for what they did. I just picked what I saw good from them, pulled it from them, built Billy. You know what I'm saying? Not Billy the kid, Billy the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I built them. I'm still to this day learning.
The nigga the blueprint when it comes to marriage.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie. And that's the reason why I'm so hard on like now where I'm so hard on like women and shit. Because I'm just like I look at him and I look at his marriage and look at the way that he acts with his wife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And I see the way he is with his kids. Like he has a family.
I'm
the single man, but he's the family man, and I want that. You know what I'm saying? I want what he has. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that, and I respect like that's not the point in life that I'm in right now. But eventually, this is when I do get that, I want it exactly how he has.
Exactly, and no matter how long it take,
and no matter how long it take, I want it exactly like that shit.
This is my
solid game for real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And keeping folks out of your relationship, bro. That's one thing. Family, friends, everybody. He's obviously around a lot of my marriage. You know what I'm saying? He see everything. Yeah. I don't hold nothing back from him. If I don't disagree with something, I ain't finna go, hey man, close the door.
I hear that.
Hey man. I'm gonna air it out right there. You know what I'm saying? And I would never disrespect my wife, but she understands, where I come from. You know what I'm saying? As watching marriages and doing stuff like this. So I'm gonna be right there and ain't nothing hid. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hid, bro. Even from the kids. They see everything.
So it's full transparency across the board.
Bro.
Is it?
I'm
Even with his kids.
My kids know everything. I don't hide nothing from them about
life. It's a beautiful thing to watch, bro.
Nothing about life.
It's a beautiful thing to watch, gang.
Nothing about life. They see everything.
It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Now we grown ups. They don't see the grown ups.
Yeah.
But they see everything.
But they probably be more mature than their peers, though.
Like, he just said the other day.
For real.
You talk to them.
For real.
They on point, bro. And I'm thankful for that, bro. Healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for that, bro. I pray for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I'm thankful because it keep me out of a lot of BS. A lot of BS,
it definitely
bro.
do, man. I remember this one thing I can't say. Being married, I was married. I don't know if y'all knew I was, but a lot of people don't know.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know I was married. But I was married for 3 years though, when I was in the military and everything. But
yeah, we already
talked about like what did we like 4 pods ago?
Well,
I'm about to look back.
Ain't no pictures out there. You can't find that one picture.
One picture?
He deleted.
Ain't no pictures of it. It's like it never happened. But it's not. It wasn't like that. It was just more so friend from it. But what I can say is that's the thing that I do miss about, like we just talked about earlier, like getting the bottles out, stuff, whatever. You gotta be like, hey.
Yeah, he sit my head down.
See, when you married, you got, hey, you know. When you don't got that, it's like.
If I had a nigga around, bro, oh man, don't tell me, man.
I miss some nights.
He do miss some nights, man. I be coming back like, fuck.
And they
why
ball
did I do that, man? I spent like $3,000 at club last night, bro.
And they in Memphis.
Damn, what the fuck? Them folks got my ass, man, bro.
I don't understand.
I can't judge you because I did the same.
Hey man, no, bro. Even on tour last year, bro.
Yeah.
It was some cities where him and his wife would stay at home.
For real?
And me and the boys would go out.
Yeah, they ain't getting back to 4, 5 in the morning. Me and wifey, we at the
4,
house.
5 in the
Man, we
morning.
going to turn, man.
Yeah, they turn, bro.
I ain't going to 5 a.m.
And I'm coming back home and wishing that Billy was out with us because I'm like, fuck.
Cause we would have been home about 2, maybe 1.
I went.
Bro,
we would have had Waffle House. We would have 8. We would have been
my
straight.
limit too.
Man.
My limit is 2, bro.
That's the best limit though, 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. bro. I gotta be headed to the crib.
Stop drinking around 12:30.
Man. The sun beating us home, gang. The sun beating us home, gang.
He might be. I think he
no
like
daylight savings.
Nah,
what?
Nah, he built
sun
for
beating
it.
us home, gang.
I ain't built for it no more. That's baby, I'm slim.
Like, but you still got that, foundation.
Of course,
you still got your friend, which is a blessing to have too.
Yeah.
Like,
it's gonna always be there.
Yeah, and that's the best part to have. Like this, like I said, what y'all got is rare, bro. Like for real. Like that's a rare thing. Not a lot of people got that, man. And you single and still got somebody that, hey, bro. So like some people just tell you, man, forget it, man. You single, you ain't got no kids, do it. That what they say.
Nah, he ain't on that.
They say all the time. He ain't got no kids, nothing.
He ain't doing it. He care about my pockets, man. He care about my pockets. That's the what it boils down to at the end of it all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm at how late you out. It's like, I'm out spending money. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially me being who I am and the places that I'm going, like. Everywhere I go,
gotta have somebody like
and
that.
then I gotta have people. And then I have people around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person. I'm gonna take care of everybody that's around me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like God blessing me, I'm gonna bless those around me. Like, but still, like you have to draw the line. And sometimes I forget where the fuck that line is.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah,
you know what I mean? I forget where that line is. But he always reminds me.
Man, it's dope, man. If y'all had,
I'm like, what's his name? Chris Dad. What you call him? Julius.
He like Julius. Everybody hates Chris
baby.
Gang on my bubble.
I'm Julius, baby.
Hey, 20 cents.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, hold on. This bag, hold on.
Hey, I don't care how much money we got, boy. We gonna watch it.
Hey, for real.
We gonna watch
it, shit, bro.
What we gonna watch it?
That's why I named this man the chief financial officer, baby.
Yeah,
Like,
CFO, baby.
You can be in control of my finances for real. Cause
Come on now.
You don't play. You gonna make sure that
make sure we straight
like we got,
the board.
of course, we got tour coming up again.
Yeah,
tour's coming up again this summer. So, and we have this one place where we have to build an exhibit. For it's Atlanta Streetwear Market.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of brands, they have this big exhibits, big elaborate exhibits or whatever. And Billy's like, bro, your clothes gonna sell itself, gang. You ain't gotta do all that extra bullshit for for the exhibit, bro. Just we're gonna keep it simple.
Yeah,
we're gonna have those pieces on deck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You are who you are.
Yeah.
And the people are going to pull up. He told me this today. I text him and I'm like, I text the group and I'm like, bro, I'm nervous because like, I don't know how we're going to have this set up at the exhibit. And he's like, bro, F all that.
Yeah.
We don't need all that, bro. Your clothes speak for itself, bro. Them folks ain't touching you, gang. Like, just we're going to keep it. Shay got the look. His wife is, she's my executive assistant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She got it. We're gonna minimal spending. We're gonna have it set up nice. We gonna sell all this shit, and we get the fuck out of there.
Come home.
Yep, that's it.
Simple.
And that's really the new phase. And that's even for you to say that's ahead of the time. Like you look at a lot of stuff is going in the minimum way. Like we don't have to do all the flashy flyers.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do all that.
We ain't do all that. We like let the brand speak for itself.
And
like
I texted man back and I was like, bro, thank you. You just like
relieved all stress.
The good talk.
He had to remind you who you were.
A good talk. Come on, man. Thank you.
See,
Appreciate you, guy.
You forgot who you was a little bit.
For real.
Like I'm about to say, remember.
Yeah.
Remember a little bit, man. That's it. But like I said, you knew what to do. Hey, y'all, this was going on. Transparency. Okay. Hey, fuck all that. We doing this. And that's it. Like this, that's the great teamwork right there. Like this, y'all brand to go so far to having conversations like that because people don't know how to properly collaborate. Like this, great like that. Like
you gotta be able to have conversations, bro. It's family before anything, bro. Yeah. We've had heated arguments. We've all got heated.
Plenty.
All of us, the whole team that got heated. Just us, we done got heated. We done been there. But, I mean, it ain't for the world to know. Yeah. We let y'all know now. But, you know, bro, it's been there. But that's how you know it's real. That's how you know God is real. That's how you know everything supposed to go, bro, when it circled back. When everything circled back. You
man,
know
it's important, though, because a lot of people don't continue to do what they need to do because of a silly argument.
They're not up to circle back.
And they don't. I know what, I'm going to go do my own thing. Now, some situations can be super toxic. That's different. We ain't talking about the Suge Knight Ice Cube stuff. We ain't talking about that. That's a whole different thing. You taking my money out of stuff. No. We talking about, like, straight up, we a team. And we don't agree with this red color on this shirt. So let's just focus on the red color on the shirt. We're not going to talk about, hey, well, you had this other idea about the green. Nah, we finna talk about what's
already in front.
And it's hard. Like me collaborating, people I collaborate with, I had a conversation like that too. Like, hey, this, that, or this how this should be. And we like come to the agreement, hey, this is what the mission is. Hey, what's gonna be the most appeasing to the customer? Whatever it may be, right? Like if the lights or whatever it is, we're going to have a conversation about it and we just hash it out. But it take a long time to get to that type of relationship because y'all go back to that conversation in 7th grade. This how we going to hash out everything from this point on.
Man, I wish I knew. You want to know something? You got a fucking point. I never thought about that, bro. Because it started with this nigga that ain't fucking like, he ain't even like me.
We didn't like each other.
We started on the right foot.
He came in, I was like, who is this nigga?
Hey, for real.
This nigga play all the sports.
You want to know something? That's what... That shit's so fucking strong. Can't nobody. I wish somebody would try to get between me and my boy, but it never happened. You might lose your life,
bro. And bro, I'm sorry, I just keep going out from the question, bro. But we've had. You remember the money incident, bro? With the first party.
We had
I remember that, bro.
In high school.
Boy, this is like middle. Yeah, this is like our first ever party.
I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, I remember, bro.
We was making that money on.
We was making some money on, man.
This shit was serious.
Dang. Yeah,
that shit was serious, man.
But I think that was a one little splat we had. One little splat.
With the 50-50 split, what happened?
No. It wasn't even split. No, I'm saying we didn't even talk. Like it wasn't even
us really.
It wasn't us. Yeah, it wasn't us. But it was a factor of somebody. How can I put it, Chaz?
A mediator, not a mediator, but like
no. It's kind of what we knew. Like, man, we had to go in this direction.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication
of funds, bro. Miscommunication of how funds are being like distributed.
Yeah. You know the old saying, you ain't put nothing in, you ain't do nothing.
You ain't do nothing out. Yeah.
So basically, it wasn't that. In our eyes, you know what I'm saying, from our first part. And this is where we learned from that day with money that we not gonna let money fuck us up ever. And I see a lot of relationships in this city, money fucks people up. You know, from the entertainment world, from all the words that we have here in Memphis, I've seen money break a lot of people up. So this incident we had in 8th grade with, I think we probably made like about 2,000. At this time in 8th grade, you make
it was a lot of money for
$10,000 now.
A lot of money for middle school, bro.
So at that moment, for me to get that money in my hand, and my brother didn't receive anything. And like I said, it's a whole backstory to that first party, but he didn't receive anything, which I was not aware of at that time. But I became aware as I got home, that night, you know what I'm saying? Man. So when I learned of what was going on and you know what was said at that time as an 8th grader, yeah,
they might fix this shit though.
I fixed it with my brother.
He fixed this shit though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they came through though.
I fixed it because at the end of the day, I knew where my heart was with dude. Yeah. I knew where we were going. Like I literally that night, I saw where it could have been. Even if I was still throwing events to this day, I still talk about doing it. But like I said, it's just a different ball game now here. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like that us having that moment in 8th grade solidified a lot of things too, where we're not gonna let money come in between us, we're not gonna let women come in between us, we're not gonna let anything come in between us, where life gonna life, but we still gonna be bros. You know what I'm saying? Through everything. Money ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be my cheap ass Billy. I've been cheap since then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to say it.
And now I don't give a fuck about money.
He throw that shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to make sure my kids straight. You know
what I'm
saying?
Exactly.
I know he gonna make sure his kids straight.
There's a duality to it, though. Duality.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, bro, because the money gonna get made no matter what. I don't care about money.
Making
it. Like, it is making it. As long as I take care, I'm taking care of everybody around me. Everybody can be straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't care, like, because money, bro, bro, I almost lost my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You see stuff way differently out there.
I don't care about no fucking money, bro. I'm gonna make the money. Of course I want to make more. And I want to have more. But, you know, like, I'm definitely not about to let money get in between me and my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I make, like, my motivation now is just like, I want to make it so my boy can quit this fucking job. I don't want him to go work anywhere anymore. I don't want that. That's my main goal. I swear to God, that's my main. I wake up every morning. I'm like, I want for J-Man and Billy to be able to quit their fucking jobs.
Free people, free people.
That's all I want, bro. If I can when I get to that point, that's when I know for real, like, I made it, bro. I'm good, and I feel like we're this close to that shit. We this close.
Very.
I'm sorry, we so close, bro. We like. I feel like this summer is the summer this gonna happen. I feel like he's not gonna be working his job.
Podcast
No, yeah. After this year, he's not gonna be working at their job. I stamped it. I promise you that. I'm gonna give you my word, bro. You bring us back on this next year, I'm telling you, he gonna be like, nah, I don't work on this no more.
That's it right
there.
That's
set in stone.
That's it right there, bro. See, this what I talk. That's what I'm talking about. See, a lot of people don't do that, especially in the black community, bro. Like, you thinking about freeing other people.
Oh yeah, of course. Before like,
myself. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like we got so much potential up here, man. Where we like my boy Dame Dad said, you got to call somebody else daddy or whatever. Like, we got too much up here, man, to be limiting ourselves.
We don't care who number one is, bro. Yeah, he always knew where I stood with him, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm coming behind you. I'm gonna swing from behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go for it, he gonna do the same thing for me. It ain't never been none of that.
Yeah.
It ain't never been that, bro. And, you know, that's love, bro. Because, like I said, these folks be having egos out here, boy. They want to...
Yeah, like, oh, my God. Don't get me started with that, right?
Yeah, they be having egos, my boy.
Terrible, don't get me started with that, man. Like, just knowing that in itself, that I just know that for y'all, man, God placed this whole thing in play. When he put both of y'all at Ridgeway Middle.
He orchestrated.
Moving you from South Wind Middle to Ridgeway.
Back to South Wind.
Back to South Wind. Then go graduate, then go back to South Wind.
Yeah. And just separate and go to 2 different parts of the state.
It come back still.
And still come back like nothing happened.
Never happened, bro. Nothing. You know
what I'm saying? God definitely orchestrated. And he's still orchestrating this.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Hopefully it helps people, bro.
The tour, man. The tour. Talk about the tour, man. Talk about it a little bit.
So the upcoming or last?
The upcoming one coming up so people can know.
All right. So, yeah, bro. So I let them know about the whole thing. The whole enchilada. Just giving half the enchilada, man. You know? Yeah, when is podcast coming out, man?
You can name a release date.
Nah, cause like, all right, so we do. All right, so we're going on tour.
You recording?
Yeah, we are recording.
Y'all recording.
We're going on tour, bro. We're going on tour.
Okay.
We're going on with, but we're going to. We got Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, Houston, Chicago, and then we're going on tour with an artist.
Okay.
Who I've recently teamed up with.
Oh.
That's gonna be big.
It's gonna be major.
You can't release the name, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when this podcast coming out, and I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying?
But most likely I'm gonna try to release it. Not this week, of course. It'll probably be next 2 weeks.
Okay.
But if you want to align it with what you align it with, we can say the name and just wait until the end and then roll out that way.
So I'm going out to a Glock.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big.
I done cussed on my podcast.
Sorry.
But
we're gonna clip it out.
We're supposed to have a second leg of the podcast. Originally, initially we were gonna plan. We had the first leg, where the cities are named, and then we're gonna have a second leg, which is gonna be like Dallas, New York, and some other cities, Charlotte, DC, but going on tour with bruh, like, may not need that second leg. Like, it may just, you know what I'm saying. So You know,
that's dope, man.
It is what it is.
Man.
Like, yeah, it is what it is. It's dope. But everybody, it's no secret that everybody already knows that I'm cutthroat. Like it is, you know.
Yeah, I know you are.
So it is what it is. So you know,
man, where the people can find you at, man? Social media.
Don't let mom find out. You can find me personally, Chaz Anthony. CHAZANTHONY.
It's gonna be on there when y'all see it too.
But yeah, Don't Let Mom Find Out is the name of the brand though. It's my baby. It's my baby, bro. It's my baby. I mean, I chose Don't Let Mom Find Out with law school, bro. Like, I mean, not with law school because I graduated law school. I'm sorry, off of practicing law because I still got that JD. I still got that JD behind my name. Yeah, for real. That JD behind my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me. For real.
That's real.
Like, for real.
I'm going to be there one day, man. I'm working on my doctorate now. So
really?
Yeah. Working on my
Good for you.
Now knock that thing out, man.
Yeah, good for you can do it.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just more so one of the things that, like you just said, like, you go through the formal way of things and you like, okay, I know I'm going to do this, but I know I'm pivoting. Like, I know I'm pivoting.
For sure.
Like, this right here, you don't need no doctor degree to do this.
Yeah, I told myself when I was going through law school, bro, because at the same time I was managing artists. Mm-hmm. So I was living in Nashville and I was living in LA. So I was like in Nashville from Monday noon to like Thursday, and then from like Thursday night until like Monday morning I was in LA.
Man.
Because I was managing recording artists with signed to RCA.
Yeah.
But I told myself like I was gonna see how far I can stretch myself, bro. Like, you know, going to law school, studying, managing this artist, traveling. See how far I can really stretch myself as a human being. And I feel like that's what made me so fucking resilient.
It does.
And I feel like that's the reason why I was able to like go from getting shot 5 times and going straight on tour like what was it, 2 months later, bro?
Yeah, bro. You actually went to New York by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, like, bro.
I think like 2-3 weeks out the hospital.
After being at the hospital, gang.
He was in New York?
I'm in New York because I'm just like, nah.
I gotta get out of here.
Y'all gotta be fucked up. For real, y'all gotta be fucked up. Like, nah, I'm about to go. Y'all not about to stop this. Y'all not about to stop. Because when I got shot, I was in the midst of like, you know, doing something for my business. Like going and putting some clothes on some people.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, like, I'd be damn if y'all gonna stop this journey and stop what God got planned for me. So, like,
did you feel like it was a rebirth? Like a rebirth in a way?
Oh, it did. You see his nose ring in my nose? You see his lotus?
Yeah.
It's a symbol of rebirth. For sure, it was definitely rebirth, bro. Like, I'm a whole new person. Like, it stopped so many bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many bad habits prior to. And at that moment, like waking up in the hospital, like, I was just like, I'm done with so much. So much. And I hate for those people who aren't around me anymore because they don't even know the new me. You know what I'm saying? I hate that.
I like that, man. But I'm going to add another one too, man, the Phoenix. You know, Phoenix, they burn and then they reborn.
Man, I flew way too close to the sun.
Yeah?
I flew way too close to the sun, bro.
Yeah.
I did. I really did, bro. But I'm grateful that I lived through it and I made it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I made it. I'm here.
You are here, man. And you here telling the story, man. It's just a blessing in itself to even be here, to for the life that you still pushing the barrier.
Oh,
Both y'all are.
Sure.
Y'all still
for sure
got ideas in your mind and stuff y'all want to push, stuff like that. Let it all do all of it, bro. Do all of it, man.
I tell this man every day, bro.
For real, do all of it, man.
A man got so many ideas. I'm like, bro, let's do this shit, man. Let's do it, bro.
You got a good team.
Come on, do it.
Why not?
Why not, man?
Knock it out, man.
I'm behind him just like he behind me. Like, come on, let's do this shit, bro. Come on, bro. Let's do it. Just jump, jump.
We're gonna do all of it, man.
So we jumping together.
Oh, God, I'm jumping with you.
Yeah, but I thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate both of y'all for being here,
bro,
man. Y'all got any last words you want the people to know before we out of here? One last quote or something. Billy,
man,
you
be safe,
wise,
man. You know? Be safe, man. It's Memphis.
But for me, bro, just like, don't let anything ever stop you from your dreams. No matter what it is, bro. Like, God's got a plan for everybody. And if you walk in your purpose, like, if you think you want to do something, do it. Like, because if you don't ever start, you never gonna do this shit.
Exactly.
You got to start somewhere. For real, you have to start. You have to fail. And don't be afraid of failure. You're going to fail. You're going to fail.
More than once.
But that failure is what's going to make you great. I swear to God. That failure is what's going to make you great. So don't be afraid to fail. Just do it.
What's some dumb advice somebody done gave you before?
Dumb advice?
Dumb advice you done get. Are you a journey, man?
Man, I done heard a lot of it.
I know you heard a lot of it. Give me
unmarried and married. Everybody got an opinion, man. Everybody got an opinion, man.
Yeah, man, for real. Everyone, you just don't listen to outsiders. You can't always listen to everything that someone tells you, like the outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you know your own purpose and know what you want to do. For instance, even your parents, bro. Even your parents, gang. Like, I'm serious, bro.
That's deep one. A lot of people don't talk about that though.
Even your parents, bro. Your parents gonna want what they want for you. Yeah. But you gotta want something strong enough for yourself, man. Bro.
Yeah. Listen but learn too, man. Yeah. You know, listen.
Yeah, you can listen all day. You know what I'm saying? But do you?
I remember I was raising money for a scholarship, and the family member saying I was begging for money, and I'm raising money for a scholarship for kids. Like we raising $5,000 during a pandemic. And we were able to get them both $2,100 or whatever. But you right about that. A lot of people don't talk about that. Baby, we right next to you.
Right next to you.
They're doing that stuff, and it's like
it hurt.
It's like it do. Yeah, man, hurt. It's like it's like why, you know? But I don't even. But resiliency, like it's sad, but it's the truth. How this stuff go, bro. It's like godly, like. But like I went to the Tyler Creator concert, bro. Like that first song, bro. Don't ever in your motherfucking life damn your life for nobody.
Man, that's my favorite shit, bro. That's my shit, bro.
That shit right there. Like I said,
it. Bro. You went to the concert?
Yes.
I'm jealous of you,
bro.
I'm so jealous of you.
What was the concert?
Tyler Creator concert.
Tyler Creator, where?
Oh, okay.
I'm so jealous of you, bro.
Man,
I want to go so bad.
Oh my God, bro! I'm telling you, it was life. I never seen Tyler in person.
Man,
and it was I've been a fan of him since.
I've seen him in person, but never not performing.
Oh my God!
I saw him at somebody else's concert. He was in the crowd with me.
Yeah, oh my God, Tyler changed it, bro. Like he really did. But yeah, that's why I leave with y'all too, man. Don't dim your life for nobody, bro. Like I had a post I posted this week about women going to the gym, like, and they feel triggered by it. And I'm like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying something that I'm not seeing in the community. Like right now, I don't see a lot of black men in the community coming together for a purpose. Like we all came together for a purpose, bro. We've been knowing each other since high school, and a lot of people that are in your position would not come on here with me because they feel like I'm not big enough or whatever. But it's their perception. But I'ma still do what I gotta do.
Everybody got their opinion.
Exactly. Everybody got their opinion. But for me, I feel like I'm a big dog. Like
you got a big dog, man.
I ain't no little one no more. I'll put the high school bitches under here. But man. But I appreciate y'all so much for coming out, man. Y'all gonna see.
Appreciate you.
I'll put the links in the chat and everything, man. But at the end of the day, man, thank y'all for coming out. Purposeful Talk, man, episode 14. Don't Let Mom Find Out with Chaz and Billy, man. Peace out. Man, peace out.